Traveling to a new destination is exciting, but sometimes the most famous spots are also the most crowded and overpriced. Tourist traps are easy to fall into, but with a little planning and a few insider tricks, you can avoid them and have a more authentic experience. Here are 10 smart ways to steer clear of tourist traps and discover the hidden gems that make your destination truly special. 1. Do your research. One of the best ways to avoid tourist traps is to research your destination thoroughly before you go. Read blogs, watch videos, and ask for recommendations from locals or fellow travelers. Sites like TripAdvisor, Google Reviews, and travel forums are great for finding authentic experiences that may not be highlighted on traditional tourist guides. 2. Skip the main tourist areas. While major landmarks and attractions are often iconic, they can be overcrowded and expensive. Instead of visiting the well-known tourist spots, try exploring nearby neighborhoods or lesser-known attractions that are off the beaten path. You'll experience a more relaxed atmosphere and often get a closer look at the local culture. 3. Use local transportation. Tourist buses and taxis might seem convenient, but they often lead straight to crowded tourist zones. Instead, try using local transportation options such as buses, trams, or even walking. This will not only save you money but also give you a more authentic view of the city, allowing you to stumble upon hidden gems that tourists rarely visit. 4. Eat where the locals eat. Instead of dining at restaurants near major attractions, look for places that locals frequent. These spots often offer better quality food at more reasonable prices. Use apps like Yelp, Google Maps, or ask locals for recommendations on the best eateries away from the tourist crowds. 5. Avoid tourist-centric shopping areas. Shopping in areas that cater to tourists can be tempting, but prices are often inflated, and the items sold are not always unique or locally sourced. Instead, explore local markets, artisan shops, and craft fairs where you can find authentic souvenirs at reasonable prices. 6. Visit attractions early or late. If you must visit popular attractions, plan to go early in the morning or later in the evening when crowds are smaller. This will help you avoid the peak hours, allowing you to experience the site without the hassle of long lines or large crowds. 7. Use local apps and websites. Many cities offer apps and websites that list local events, lesser-known attractions, and off-the-beaten-path spots. These resources can help you discover hidden treasures that are overlooked by most tourists. Local tourism boards also often have free maps and guides highlighting unique places that aren't on the traditional tourist radar. 8. Ask locals for recommendations. Locals are your best resource when it comes to finding authentic experiences. Strike up a conversation with shop owners, waitstaff, or taxi drivers, and ask them about their favorite places to eat, shop, or visit. You'll be surprised how many wonderful spots locals are eager to share with you, far from the tourist hustle. 9. Avoid peak tourist seasons. Tourist traps are often at their worst during peak travel seasons. If you have the flexibility, consider visiting your destination during the off-season or shoulder season. This not only helps you avoid crowds but also often results in lower prices for accommodations and attractions. 10. Look for alternative attractions. Many cities have alternative versions of popular tourist attractions that are less crowded and more unique. For example, instead of visiting a famous museum or gallery, look for smaller, independent art spaces or local history museums. Alternatively, try exploring natural parks, hiking trails, or coastal paths that provide breathtaking views without the masses. By using these 10 smart strategies, you can steer clear of the most common tourist traps and enjoy a more authentic and rewarding travel experience. Discovering hidden gems, supporting local businesses, and experiencing destinations like a local will make your travels more memorable and meaningful.